Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another ASTD video. Now in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can macro ESDEATH. Now this is a pretty easy macro. The only requirement you need to actually do this is to be able to solo a trial. Obviously, this is a team that I will be using. I recommend use a team similar to this, but any team that works for you to beat the trial will work. That's literally all you need, obviously. I haven't made a video in like 2 days because I have been busy, but I am back, boys. So if you guys do find this video helpful, make sure you do like and subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. But yeah, that being said, guys, let's get right into the video. So again, all you need is a team that will solo the trial. Now, if you can't solo the trial, the units I do recommend is going to be 𝐓𝐀𝐆𝐒, Aaron, Shirtless Magician, and Ramen Grillmaster. Now, really, all you really need that's going to be hard is 𝐓𝐀𝐆𝐒, 𝐓𝐀𝐆𝐒, or 𝐓𝐀Broly. Those three units should be able to solo it for you. And then I would get a high-level Ramen Grillmaster with Midas if possible. Now, this is not necessary, but this will help you massively. So I definitely recommend getting this, but really all you need is a 𝐓𝐀𝐆𝐒 Evo. That's what I'm going to be using. Get SSS stats on it. And then for the skill tree, you do want to go speed skill tree for 𝐓𝐾𝐆𝐒 is what I've heard. As you see, my skill tree here is very, very sad. And even with a sad skill tree, I will still be able to solo it. So you don't even need like SS or blood buffs. If you have a better skill tree than me, you'll have a better 𝐓𝐾𝐆𝐒 than me. So yeah, skill trees really do help a lot. I'm gonna make a video on how the best way to max skill trees, I'm pretty sure, but yeah, stay tuned for that. But anyways, this is a team I'm gonna be using unevolved Aaron for shields, and he's green, so he's very good. I'm gonna be using gray for the freezes. I'm gonna be using Ramen Grillmaster, and I'm gonna be using Darkwing. For your other two slots, you guys can use any Evo mythic that will help you out. You can even use a buff if you want. Those are also very useful. But this team is what I'm gonna be using, and you can solo it very, very easily. And then you will also need Tiny Task, which our Tiny Task is safe. Don't worry about that. But anyways, guys, let's get right into this. Also, for stats on Aaron, I would recommend getting good stats on Aaron. And then for stats on Gray, all you need is a good spa and range, and you'll be fine. And then again, guys, make sure you level up your Ramen Grillmaster. This guy is very, very important, and get a good stat for the money. But yeah, with enough yapping, let's get right into the macro. Show you guys how to do this. This is going to be the 1% one, not the trial one. I might make a hacker for the what's it called, this strategist one. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But for now, we're just gonna do the regular one. I'm pretty sure this will rotate off. I don't know for sure, guys. Let me know in the comments if this will rotate off. Again, I don't know for sure, but let's pull up Tiny Task here. And oops, that is not Tiny Task. So let's pull up Tiny Task here. For your purposes on Tiny Task, all you need is play speed on 1x and then continuous playback. Now this one, we're going to be macroing the entire thing. So what we want to do here is first, we're going to start the game and then lose. So we can find the replay button, because that's where we're going to want to start a macro when the replay button's on our screen. So started it and lose, and then get in a position, guys, where you can see the entire map pretty much. So zoom all the way out and then go to a spot. Like I'm going to go right here, for example, in this macro. I'm going to go like right here, but you kind of want to go in a spot where you can kind of you know, like redo the macro, if that makes sense, once you like leave, so you don't have to make the macro every single time. So you want to go in an easy spot, so like for example, like right here in the corner of this path right here, and then zoom all the way out like on this icicle, if that makes sense to you guys, and then go right here. And the reason we're going to do this, guys, is so let's say I leave this, I can literally just come back and do this again, and I don't have to remake the entire macro. I can literally just go to this spot again and start the macro I already made. So we're gonna go right here, guys, and then actually I'm gonna go like right here. Yeah, I'm gonna go right here. This seems pretty good. And then I'll go to the left of this icicle. So yeah, right here seems perfect actually, and it's pretty good, so I know exactly where to be. So this is where my macro is gonna be at. I'm gonna be right here, and again, this is just so I can repeat the macro without having to make it again, so it saves me a lot of time. But yeah. All right, so once we lose here, as you see here, we're gonna find the replay button, and this is when we're gonna start our macro. So our macro is Control-Shift-Alt-R. So Control-Shift-Alt-R, and then we're gonna press on the replay button right here. We're gonna press the replay. We're gonna press start game, and then we're gonna press 5, or we're gonna press 4, and put down our Ramen Grillmaster. Now placement doesn't really matter for Ramen Grillmasters, just place them wherever. And then the same thing for placing Ramen Grillmaster. And then you really want to place down all your farms. Well, here you guys don't really need like to watch this part. Really, all you need to do this part is beat the macro. Now, make sure you do not move. And if I was you guys, I would turn off settings like skip cutscene. I would turn that off, and I would also turn off. I would turn on low details just so nothing messes up. But yeah, now here, all you want to do is literally just beat the macro or beat the game. So Everything is always in the same spots. And then you want to press T. I'm going to be upgrading these, and everything will always be the same every single run, so do not worry about it. And literally just beat the macro normally. And then on this wave, I'm going to put down my 𝐓𝐀𝐆𝐒 here. I'm going to put down one there, one here, one up there, and that's literally all you need for the 𝐓𝐀𝐆𝐒 replacements. And then I'm going to place one more in the middle once I get money. But again, very, very easy to do. And then I would wait a little bit before you place down your third 𝐓𝐀𝐆𝐒, like until you actually get money. So I'll do there. We go. Place down my 𝐓𝐀𝐆𝐒, and then I press T again, and I'll upgrade my ramen grill masters as much as I can. And then yeah, it's a really easy macro. And then once I get a few more money, I'll place down my grays and my errands. Now, I did mess up with this placement because you do want to put your errands in front over there, but as you see here, I'm literally like in the corner right now and I can't see the front because I'm dumb. So yeah, I would recommend you be able to see the front so you can put your errands there if you have errand. But yeah, I kind of figured out, kind of dumb. Anyways, on this wave here, what you want to do is upgrade your 𝐓𝐀𝐆𝐒 twice, just to make sure. Okay, upgrade your 𝐓𝐀𝐆𝐒 like once or twice, just so we can make sure. And then I'm gonna click in there open so I can click off the UIs, upgrade these guys some more, get all these guys maxed out, and should be good. Here we go. Another thing that you shouldn't do, guys, is don't scroll on here because scrolling is like messed up in tiny tasks. So make sure you're not scrolling. And then now that I have all my guys maxed, I'm gonna spam the arrows on the upgrade buttons on my ramen masters just so I can make sure that nothing messes up. And then I can start upgrading like normally. So there we go. And then there we go. And as you see, I'm clicking the open so it clicks off of the 𝐓𝐀𝐆𝐒s. But now that we have this, we should be good. Now I'm gonna place down my grays. So I'm gonna place one gray right here, one gray right here, and then I'm gonna place one gray right here. I don't even know if that's the best placement, but it'll work. And then for my errands, I'll place one errand right here and then put on the gigantification, one errand right here, put on gigantification, and then for the other one, I guess I'll put it right here and then put on gigantification. I don't know if that hits a thing. I hope it does because I can't see the right side. So right here I just messed up, so don't worry about that. And then I'll just put another one right here. Now this is really bad errand placement, but it'll work out. It doesn't really matter. And then I'll place on this guy, and I'll just get a max. Here we go. I'll spam upgrade this for a little bit, and then I'll press on. So I'll just keep spam upgrading this for a little bit, just so it doesn't mess up. And then I'll press on Mercy, and then I'll press on the green card right here, and then we're good. And yeah, this is very, very easy, guys. Then I'll place on this guy. Upgrade this guy a couple times. This guy. Upgrade this. And yeah, as you see here, this is very simple. If you have a max farm, it just makes it very, very easy. My 𝐓𝐀𝐆𝐒's skill tree isn't even good, and we're doing this. So yeah, I think anyone can do this. All you really need is 𝐓𝐀𝐆𝐒, which is pretty easy to get, and then the ramen grill master. But yeah, I have guides if you guys want to actually get you guys to level 80, because I don't know if you need level 80. I think you need at least level 60, but if you need XP, just macro infinite. It's very, very easy, or story, and you'll be fine. I do have videos on that if you guys do want to watch that. But there we go. Let me get this guy to Mercy, and then I'll get this guy to Mercy as well. And then that's pretty much it, guys. The macro is good, and now all we gotta do is upgrade this guy to max. Also, guys, make sure when you end your macro, you do have the unit manager closed, because it does stay open afterwards. So, which means if you opened it last time in your macro, it'll close the next time if you leave it open, if that makes sense. So make sure your unit manager isn't open at the end of the macro. If it was yeah, just make sure it's not open. I see here I'm upgrading my 𝐓𝐀𝐆𝐒s. I don't know why it's not letting me click on this guy, but yeah. Here we go. And now this should be good. We have 4 max 𝐓𝐀𝐆𝐒s. The only bad thing about this one is the errand placement, but yeah. Again, if I was you guys, I would have better errand placements and move your camera to the left so you can see the front of the map and put all your errands up there, because errands good for shield breaking. So yeah, as you see here, easy win, and we're good. And that should be it. And there we go. Well, once you beat the trial, I'm gonna wait like 10 seconds here, because I don't know, it might be different in different ones, but I'm gonna just spam click right now. Just keep spam clicking. Unfortunately, I did not get it, but yeah, literally just keep spam clicking for a little bit, and then you'll be fine. I'm gonna go until like 6:30, and then you can end the recording, which is Control-Shift-Alt-R, and then I'll play through to make sure it actually works. But yeah, it's been a while now, so Control-Shift-Alt-R, and then Control-Shift-Alt-P, and let's see if it actually works. pressing the replay button. I'm gonna speed it up for you guys here so we can watch the whole thing. Well, yeah, I'll just speed it up for you guys like 100x, but I'm gonna watch the whole thing and make sure it actually works. But it should work. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be really sad. So yeah. All right, there we go, guys. We did it, even with I'm pretty sure we were down a buff card, so pretty sure this should be a 100% win rate. I don't know like for sure, but with my team it should be good. If your team's a little bit worse, it might be bad, but we're gonna make sure it replays one more time before we actually you know, go next. So we actually make sure it actually full works. But as you see there, it did work. It only messes up with the cards, like sometimes it doesn't hit the card. So again, I would make sure that you actually double check that you're picking the cards. For example, I would click like in the green card spot like 20 times when it pops up, just so you know you never mix it, and then we're good. So yeah. But as you see here, didn't get ESDEATH, but it should replay here. I did maybe wait a little bit too long, but you know, better safe than sorry type shit. So let's replay, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. I waited way too long, bro. I waited like 40 extra seconds that I could be saving. That's a lot of time. But as you see there, hits the replay button and we're chilling, bro. We're chilling. Very, very good. And it keeps replaying. And again, if I ever want to do this macro, all I have to do here is go in this corner and set it up in this exact spot. So I'm going to screenshot this because I do want to actually like know where to set up my camera. And now as you see here, this is where I would go every single time I want to start my macro. And then yeah, it's pretty easy. Again, guys, I would recommend you do the macro like right here so you can place errands up here. That would be better. But anyways, that is how you do that macro, guys. If you guys did enjoy this video or find it helpful, make sure you do like, subscribe. It really will help me out a lot. And if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. But hey guys, hope you guys did enjoy this video, and that being said, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.